guys? Welcome back to the RNTV channel. And today, another day in the life vlog. But today, I got a kind of important topic. The almighty truck. Everybody knows she's clapped. It's a piece of shit right now. I'm actually gonna sit down with y'all and we're gonna hop on the computer and we're gonna buy everything that Hazy needs. Yes! Excluding a transmission, of course. Might shift a little goofy, but it shifts. Damn, man, before I get too far in this video, I just gotta say that I am the most motivated I've ever been in my entire life. Okay, for example, this is me right here, right? Here's where my life's gonna go. I just pray to God that this feeling never goes away. So much testosterone! I'm a fat ass pussy! Before we go ahead and buy all the stuff that we need for the Ford, we gotta go back to my old hometown. My Nana's car, it's starting to mess up on her a little bit. Fix it if I can. Also, I'm gonna be watching her dog for the weekend because she's going out of town. It's that little white dog I used to have, the Apollo. I gave him to Nana because, I mean, I just looked in his face. Just the way he looked at me, man. I just knew he was destined to be an Anders boy. He looks like an Anders dog, acts like an Anders dog. He's an Anders dog. So yeah, we're gonna go pick him up right now. Actually, I need to go to Walmart. One of my homies, he asked me to be in his wedding, and I need a pair of good blue jeans to wear. I do not have a single pair of good pants. Actually, I don't even have a single pair of pants that fit. I don't know what happened to you boys' thighs the past few years, but getting kind of thick. So yeah, we're gonna go to Walmart, get a pair of them good old stretchy George pants. Ended up spending $90 somehow. I got the boys one of these a piece. No, I had to get that fat boy new collar. Got some apple juice for Cole, and I also got a fuzzy boy. It's gonna feel so much nicer. Oh yeah. Now to go get my fat jiggly ass a sandwich. Oh my gosh, man. When I was younger, I had a bitch ass stepmom. Anyways, I seen her at the stoplight just then at the four-way. Tell it was her from 100 feet away, that big old fat head. I could tell she was just looking at me, and I knew she knew who I was. And I drove by, I rolled down the window. But she did have two sons, and I seen the younger one was sitting in the passenger seat. I'm pretty sure I made them laugh. They were cool kids, and I feel sorry they have to grow up like that. Yeah, I just thought I'd tell y'all that. All right, folks, putting in some late night work. After I left Walmart, I went to my parents' house, hung out with my little brother a little bit, looked at my grandma's car, and by then it was already dark. Fat shout out to my OG long dongs on Twitch right now. And yeah, if you were sitting there watching that shit, you the man. Alright folks, I am sick and tired of it just being an absolute piece of crap. Time we show this truck the love it deserves. Needs new mirrors. That one over there, it's shattered. Thinking about getting tow mirrors for it just for shits and gigs. Headlights, complete dog crap. They're toast. Little reflector thing just sitting there dangling around, scratched beyond repair. But why is the turning signal out like that? These headlights, I mean, you really cannot see anything at night. I'm honestly the most irresponsible person alive for driving this truck at night. Mirror, it's gone. Windshield, I never told y'all about this. I'll just be honest about it, man. I don't know why I was mad, but one night I just ripped my mirror back off and threw it as hard as I could at my windshield. Just got in one of them moods where I'm like, I gotta break something, man. And I thought, why not break something that's already broken? Up here, this has been broken for like a year. Tail lights, you know, I kind of like these, honestly. Well, I might as well just change them now. Look at this one, chips out of it, whatnot. Be kind of cool to have some LED tail lights. I got the center console piece off micer by a four-wheel drive knob though. I don't have to twist it with channel locks to put my truck in four-wheel drive. This is some crackhead type shit, but I mean the inside's actually pretty good. It's not bad. Seat covers wouldn't hurt. If you're wondering why it sounds like complete dog ass, so I had this new exhaust welded on, right? See where this bracket's at? And over time the exhaust bouncing off this little bracket busted a hole right here. Yeah, I got to get that welded. And after that we're gonna slap the gears in, buy all new steering. Them rough country shocks in there, I'm gonna go ahead and swap them out. I need a steering stabilizer kit. I need new CV axles too. All the grease slung out of them. A lot of people say, well man, you should just buy a new truck. I'm scared of bills. And two, I just can't move on, man. My heart. It's even got a GoPro mount. That's how you know it's real. Well, I gotta check my mail real quick. Any bills? Thank God. Oh yeah. Squirt all this shit down with some weed killer and then get the pile of metal out all the way around the barn. Look at them fat lines. This is the shortest I've ever cut this field. Get rid of these damn fleas and ticks. Oh, a frog jumped. Whoa! 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 Oh my gosh! I seen 100 bullfrogs just take off. What the hell? Look, one just, what? Ah, look at all the tadpoles, man. I never stocked this pond, okay? I first lived out here, there was no signs of living life. But look, thousands of minnows. Like, did somebody come up here with a truck and do me a favor one day? No homo or nothing, but I'm about to do a toe reveal. I call this one a redneck pedicure. Oh my gosh, bro. Are these fish just starving so bad that this is the only thing they think is available to eat? So I had a pig, but the white dog I used to have, I gave her away, by the way, just because of this. She jumped up over here and killed the pig. It was like the 4th livestock she's killed, so I was absolutely fed up with it. But I got a bunch of pig feed left over. I figured that'd be better than nothing to feed them. Let's feed them some. Oh yeah, they're eating it. We'll just start every day. We're just gonna start feeding them. All right, I just fed all them fish. And before I hop on the computer and buy the crap for my truck, just wanna have a little life lesson with y'all. So before I say this, I'm just gonna mention, I understand as humans, we're sometimes busy. We got shit we gotta get done. We're in a rush, we gotta go. But if you drive by somebody who's, say, changing a tire and it looks like they're obviously struggling, or if you drive by somebody with their hood popped, don't even call yourself a real man if you're not going to stop by and ask and offer some help. Even if they look like they don't need help, it looks like they got it. It's just the thought of stopping by and, you know, seeing if they need anything. And what brings me to say this is, you know, I was at Casey's one day, right? My sister, her van overheated and a bunch of coolant was boiling out. Our thermostat got stuck, closed is what it was. I'm sitting there, hood popped open, I'm looking at it, I'm trying to diagnose it. Some 30-plus-year-old man comes driving into Casey's, straight pipe truck, like just punching the throttle, man. Like, there was no need to drive that way. You could just totally tell he was slamming his foot on the gas for absolutely no reason. Went to back up into his parking spot. Gets out of his truck, sitting there talking to 3 other grown men, and they don't even bat an eye in my direction. I didn't need help at all. It's just the thought of like, wow, you know, he calls himself a man, the damn man child. Just another guy who only gives a shit about himself. And I hate that shit, man. There's so many people like that in the world. If more people would just care about other people's problems, not put their problems over their own, but, you know, genuinely give a fuck, this world would be such a better place. Well, I kind of get another mindset on it. The thing of never allowing yourself to become a victim. You know, in big cities, girls, you know, they'll pretend their purse got stolen, or be like, help, help, and then they take you around the back alley, some dude's waiting there with a gun to rob you. That's just the kind of world we live in today. But if you see yourself in a situation where there would be no risk possible, it would just mean so much to another person if you just stop by, say, hey man, is there anything I can help you with? If you see an old lady coming out of the grocery store and you're just sitting there in your car waiting for your mommy to get done grocery shopping, texting on your phone, get your ass out of the car and help her. Do you know what it would mean to that lady? You'd make her whole week. So yeah, man, never allow yourself to become a victim. If you see something sketchy, don't be involved. But then again, if you're just sitting there for 30+ minutes at a gas station doing absolutely nothing, sitting there watching some dude up under a hood tinkering, don't call yourself a real man. But yeah, man, we got to make this world a better place. It's going down a dark path. There's actual people in the world that really like helping people and get true enjoyment out of making somebody else happy. And in this time, that's what this world needs. So yeah, take my advice, help more people other than yourself. It makes you feel really good, and on top of that, it'll make that other person's day. And perhaps it'll inspire him for himself to do another act of kindness, and the chain just keeps going on. But yeah, guys, let's hop on the computer. Let's check out what the internet's got to offer for old Hazy. Apologize for the terrible audio quality. Plan on getting one of them fancy dancy Yeti mics one of these days. But yeah, let's hop on the internet. No internet. What? So I ended up having to be on the phone for 4.5 hours with AT&T last night. I got it fixed. Turns out there was something wrong with the SIM card. I'm gonna get a new one today. So we picked out most of the stuff. Delete these seat covers. They seem like a good idea, but maybe another time. So we got these LED black smoke. You install them, you start rolling coal. LED tail lights. I also have like a regular version. I like the smoked out better. Then I got these headlights. These are the same one Micah used to have on his old F-150. They have a chrome edition. I think the black looks a lot better. Would for my truck anyway. And then I just got these plain Jane old regular
tow mirrors. Oh yeah, they extend out. Gotta ride with them fully extended at all times. Maximum horsepower. So yeah, that's what we got. At the latest, the beginning of next week, we'll get all this. Expect a video installing it.
I hope y'all are as excited as I am to see the Ford looking good again. We all know she deserves it. If you're enjoying the vlogs, make sure you let me know by leaving this video with a thumbs up. And if you absolutely hate this type of content, just leave in the comments what you want to see. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, only if you want to, that is. And if you want exclusive RNTV content, add me on Snapchat, RNTV_15. I also got Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. Follow it if you want. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Later.